Hey, what's going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you. Welcome to a little title called Rising Hell, in which we play this little guy right here and hack and slash the enemy just like that to try to gather their souls in hopes of scaling and potentially escaping this giant spire, which is a platformer essentially. This is a vertical platformer roguelike. Think of it like Stick It to the Stick Man with a mix of Doom. Okay, so what we do here, we use our cool abilities, just like that, to slash through all these little demonic creatures that we find and come across. For example, there's a little eyeball creature, and we can also stick to the walls, just like that. It's kind of cool. It reminds me, it reminds me of rounds as well. I don't know if you've been watching our channel lately, but we've been playing lots of rounds and lots of Stick It to the Stick Man, and I think this is a nice little mix. Oh, we have internal. Oh, I like that one. Infernal Claw like that. You see that slashing at the end? So the slashing essentially is the combo to that item that we just got. And the item is a limited amount of use, as you can see by the yellow bar on the top left side. But what we do, right, we try to hack slash, as I already mentioned. It is a roguelike. It is vertical platforming stuff going on. He actually heard us. But you cannot go back down. So once you go up, for example, I cannot go back down if I wanted to. Even if I'm pressing down, it doesn't allow me. By the way, this game is sort of free to play right now. There's a demo on Steam if you want to give this a try. It is an early access, so keep that in mind. So there's a lot of changes still coming in or content. So this is the part that reminds me of kind of like rounds and kind of like Stick It to the Stick Man, where we get to choose cards to be able to increase our ability to do damage, get some health, or even be more durable, like reduces all damage taken by 20%, and or every time you collect 100 souls, increase your attack damage by 2%, which is actually pretty good, and then kill enemy minions explode, which we don't have enough souls for. So I'm actually good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. I really like the scaling potential that we can get in this game. It's pretty cool, man. I really like it. Here, we get to choose which way we want to go. We just finished streaming this game, and I've really been enjoying the Slaughtering Spire, and I'll show you why in just a second. So, the Slaughtering Spire, right? The Slaughtering Spire essentially, again, it is all vertical, right? We go straight up, but you can combo your jumps here, just like this, onto enemies, and make sure that you just keep on going upwards. And the cool thing is, I want that item, by the way. The cool thing is, it's timed. As you can see, there's this stuff. And the fact that we have to sort of beat this claw, well, not claw, but saw from getting us is actually pretty cool. So it makes this for a little timed event as well. Increase max health by 25, or the only thing we can afford is artifact monsters drop red souls. Let's go ahead and grab that. The artifact monsters are monsters that hold our little items. I'll try to show them to you once we come across them. But first, let's go ahead and head into the Hell's Furnace. The Hell's Furnace is the level before the big boss. So this is kind of like the mini boss area. These guys just like to say random facts, maybe lore stuff. It doesn't really matter. They do give you souls, so it is worth attacking these guys and hopefully getting some of these souls that you require to be able to get some of the higher bonuses and or cards. Let's go ahead and jump through here because those are spiky bits. And so this is a mini boss, and that right there, that is an artifact demon or character. Once we kill this one, there it is. We have the artifact, and now we have the Annihilation Claw, which is so cool. It's kind of like a mystical like sword thing. Reminds me of like a Jedi, and we just get to hack and slash. So this is the mini boss. We're doing pretty well so far. He's not too hard, you know. I think we scaled pretty well. He has about 20% health. We have like 50, so we're good. We're fine. Should be easy pickings there. Fantastic. We get a ton of soul and a ton of health. And I love it. I actually like the music. I like the environment, the vibe it's giving off. Let's see here. Every time you collect 100 souls, restore 2 life. That's not bad, actually. Let's see. Increase artifact monster spawn rate. Kill enemies have a small chance to drop. Increase max life. So I kind of like this because this will just keep us in the game longer. So life in this game, it's not what you usually think of how you get life in roguelike. So in this one, for example, the life that you have right now is going to continue throughout the entire part of the game. Even after you kick the boss's butt, you're still going to have the remaining life that you have after beating the boss. So you don't get like a free recharge every level, right? So this life that we have, the 79 life points that we have, that's it. We're just gonna have to find life somehow, way, shape, or form. Otherwise, we're screwed. Let's go ahead and there are ways to get life. So if we go into this trickster's area, the trickster it's essentially a shop, right? So if what we can do here, we can sacrifice some life to get some more souls, so we can get some more cards, which are down here, or we sacrifice some souls to get some more life. So there are definitely ways of getting souls. I don't think this was worth the trip here, unfortunately. So it was more of a showcase, I guess, so you guys can understand what the trickster is all about, and or how to potentially get life if you're struggling to get life. Builds definitely revolve around it. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes the minions drop a green orb. Okay, I can just go up here. So it's a slight bit of RNG. It's not much, there's definitely a little bit though. I think the RNG is what makes this more interesting, and the replayability is there, right? RNG definitely helps with replayability. I want to kill this guy. Come on, stop running away. Not you, this dog demon thing. There we go. Cool. Let's see what we can get this time. We don't have enough money for Enfeeble. We have enough for Soul Trade, which increases the red souls gained from Trickster's treasury. Or increase. This is the only thing we can't afford. So, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to save this. I'm going to save the money that we have. I know we're going to be fighting the boss here, which is the Tribunal of the Wretches. Tribunal? Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Okay, so this guy can be pretty tough. Dagoon, the False Judge. What he does is he sends out 2 big balls and or a laser. So that's the laser shot. There we go. And now what he's going to do is charge up for a laser, and he's going to summon some of these bullet hell-esque kind of shots. Here comes a big ball. They're going to bounce. He has another one in him, and minions spawn at the same time. Oh, that chakra claw. One of my favorite items, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. That is every attack that we do has a chance of splitting off and hitting another minion that is nearby. That's another ball. Okay, he's already at 50% HP. Gotta be careful here. I don't want to use all of our shocking claw, but I guess we already have. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we have more health than him, I feel confident that we can beat him. Just gotta make sure we get rid of these minions, because they can get quite overwhelming. Especially once they do range attacks, it'll get lost in all this amazing pixel art. I mean, it is pretty amazing. For a pixel art game to look this good, especially being this reactive, I've never had like a weird hitbox issue. Everything feels nice and crispy. He's at 15% health. Staying in the middle here was not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and jump up, avoid the laser. 3%, 2%, 1%. Slain. That was nice. Now he explodes. He's gonna give us a little reward here. That is very bright. Yikes. Got some souls, a little bit of health, and at the end of this run, we get to choose a little bonus. Just a little bonus. Let's see how well we did. What is our ranking here? B rank? I seem to never be able to get past that. So, we can get more Blight, which is macro, right? The macro of the game where we unlock more characters or unlock more weapons. We can get more bonus souls, which I don't think is the right idea. I think we're gonna go restore health. Now, my build essentially allows us to stay alive as long as we can, as long as we, deal with damage. So if you go down here and check out the upgrades that we have, so every time we collect 100 souls, I restore a little bit of life. That is my only life-gaining ability that we have right now. So if we work around that, we should be okay. We just need to gain a bunch of souls. What I would like to do, actually, is try to figure out if we can get some sort of more, like an AoE, some sort of scaling potential. We can go to the Trickster again. We do have enough money. Let me just make sure we kill off this guy as well. If I go up on that platform, we cannot come back down. I'm just going to go get rid of this little pus ball here. There's a few more minions in there. Don't want to jump up. If I jump, again, point of no return. Don't want to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and visit the Trickster. See what the Trickster has in store for us. Sometimes he has some really good upgrades. Let's see. So there's also, yeah, these are pretty good. So if you look at the color, right, of these upgrades, this one's gold, silver. So there is a rarity system on this as well. Killed enemy minions unleash, say, lightning bolts to damage nearby, or archdemons and hell lieutenants have 15% less max HP. And I think the archdemons thing is based on bosses. I'm not too positive, but I'm pretty sure they are. I might just be greedy here. I might just be greedy and spend some health to get a little bit more souls. 150 souls. That will allow us to get just barely this one. I'm gonna get greedy here, boys. I'm gonna get a bit greedy. All right, so we can just get this one, which will reduce the damage that we take by 50%. Don't mind me while we're now on 50 health. 50 health out of 100. So my hope is somewhere in between now and the boss, we're gonna find health, right? Some sort of health, whether it's from the minions dropping it or... Oh, yep, come on. There we go. I love that combo. All you have to do is do that combo is just jump into the enemy. That's all it is. Me just jumping straight up here, he unleashes the combo, which is so cool. I think he's doing some sort of shock attack. All right, great. Very, very cool stuff happening right now because we are not only saving ourselves from taking any damage, but we are also scaling and getting some life. So now we're at 66, 68 actually. Awesome. Can we buy any of this stuff? We cannot. This is actually a pretty good one. Killing 4 enemies within 7 seconds restores life. That would have been a pretty good build to have right there, or part of the build. Corrosive Gutter, I don't like the way that talk, or I don't like any of these. Corrosive and Venom Stalk. Oh, I'm gonna try the Corrosive Gutter here and see what we can get ourselves into. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I see the same enemies here. Well, I see a little bit more than just the same actually. There's a few more that I haven't seen in the previous level. So there are these weird globes falling down, which seem to be full of toxin and poison. Infernal Claws has been acquired, so that is an artifact that you randomly acquire from time to time, depending on what minion you defeat. Sometimes minions hold on to those, sometimes it's a random drop. We're doing well avoiding these little blobs. There we go. That was actually pretty good. String of combos there. The onslaught. We were on a 40 hit combo until I hit that spike. That was sad. We were doing so well. Big blob here on the side of this wall. Get rid of that. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that felt good. All right, so we actually got some health back. You know, we started with 50 something. Whenever you take damage, increase your attack power by 50% for 10 seconds. That's actually pretty. 50% attack power. Increase your attack by 50% for 20 seconds after an artifact weapon has depleted. No. Increase your attack damage by 25% when you have 50. You know what? I like this one. I kind of like this one. I don't know why this one is oh, we can't even afford this. Okay, so this isn't bad. Whenever you take damage, increase your attack for 10 seconds. We've taken a lot of damage in the past. So I'm guessing that's not going to stop, and we are going to increase our firepower, or slashing power actually, by a ton. So let's see here. I mean, I'm okay with avoiding too. I mean, if we avoid damage, that's fine too. But if we take damage and then we deal a ton of damage, I mean, that's just a bonus. Is that shock? Did we just get shocking claw? Oh boy. So that's a lieutenant. Got it. Okay. The lieutenants are mini bosses. Come on. There we go. There we go. 60 off the amount of damage we're doing now. Okay. We took damage, so our damage should increase a bit if I can land some of these shots. Oh, this is easy mode. It's easy mode right here. Oh. Okay, got a little bit ahead of myself there. Cool, he's dead. Bam. And there's a minion down here, just kind of stuck in the corner. Fantastic. This is going well so far. It's actually one of my better runs, to be honest. Enemies killed by Hellbreak. I don't know what a Hellbreak is. I think we're gonna skip out on these. I could refresh the roll, but I definitely don't want to spend my blight for that. That doesn't seem like the way to go. We can go Hollow Gutter. You know what? I want to see what the Venom Stalk is all about. I'm scared of it, but the best way to do is face your fears. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, so there's toxin. Okay, it's literally toxin. Got it. I'm guessing we should not stay in this for too long. So let's just go ahead and clear as many as we can while hopefully running away, continuously scaling this. I couldn't tell which way was up. It was kind of hard to tell. It was kind of, oh, there's a spike there. Okay, get rid of this guy, get rid of this. Go ahead and keep going. Combo upwards, hopefully. This guy's gonna explode, deal a crap ton of damage to us. I think we're good though. I think we have enough HP. You know what? We just took a lot of HP, to be honest. I have to go now. Those spikes are devastating. They get so mixed up within the art of the environment. It's hard to tell where they're actually at. All right, we're good. Get some free souls here. Cool. And get me out of this toxin. Whew, I feel like I couldn't breathe at all. Increase green soul's drop rate. It's actually not a bad idea. Increase invincibility for 1 second. Okay. I like the drop rate. I mean, if they drop more health, you know, it's, again, we'll be able to stay alive a lot longer. So this is this is the boss I have not been able to defeat yet. For a 15-minute video, for us to be here already, you should be pretty excited, because this doesn't happen often at all. Let's see here. Let's see if we can defeat this guy. 55%, 40%. It's actually pretty good. The guy dodged this laser. He likes poison. He likes poison. Just like everyone who plays rounds likes poison. Okay, that's done. So now he has a second stage, which is up here. I'm trying to also dodge laser attacks. We're only at 24 health. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. All right, we have 10 health. We're not at a good amount of health. There's a lot of toxin coming out from his butt. Oh, and we die. That's rough, dude. Sometimes you get the Phoenix card, which allows you to come back to life. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little game. It is called Rising Hell. You can get it on Steam for an early access look and or the demo if you want to give this a shot. Before we leave, I just want to show you the menu here. So you get to choose from 3 different characters. You have to unlock the second one, which is this guy, Zelos, and the third one, which we haven't unlocked yet. And after that, you also get to pick an artifact of sorts to be able to bring with you to make the game not just harder, but also a little bit easier on yourself as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next time. All right, too sketchy out. Peace.